Marvel Studios is about to roll out its next series on Disney+. She-Hulk, attorney-at-law promises to combine superhero spectacle with a legal procedural as Jen Walters acquires her cousin's gamma-radiated superpowers and heads up a new law firm dedicated to defending Earth's mightiest heroes against criminal charges. So far, Marvel has approached most of its streaming shows as limited series with no subsequent seasons planned. There are a couple of exceptions with a second season on the way, like Loki and What If. But Marvel fans are calling for acclaimed hits like Hawkeye and Moon Knight to come back for more episodes. 7. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. On the whole, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier was one of the MCU's weakest streaming shows. The buddy cop premise of Sam and Bucky reluctantly teaming up to fight crime had a lot of promise, but the series took a while to get going. Sam and Bucky didn't even share the screen until the second episode. It had some great standout installments, but overall, it didn't live up to its full potential. Sam finally took on Steve Rogers' mantle in the mind-blowing finale, but the show doesn't need a second season because Sam is getting his own solo movie instead. The storylines that would be explored in Season 2 of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier will be covered in Captain America: New World Order. 6. WandaVision. The first season of WandaVision had a pretty definitive ending with Wanda accepting that Vision is gone and giving up her sitcom Fantasyland. After Wanda became corrupted by the Darkhold in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, she made the ultimate sacrifice to destroy the cursed book. So, she wouldn't be around to star in Season 2 anyway. However, Multiverse of Madness did introduce a different version of Wanda in the Earth 838 universe. Wanda 838 has the idyllic suburban sitcom life that Wanda 616 imagined with her sons Billy and Tommy. Season 2 of WandaVision could focus on the fallout of Wanda 616 dream walking into Wanda 838 and massacring the Illuminati. 5. What If? The animated What If anthology series is one of Marvel's few streaming shows that actually has a second season on the way. The first season was met with mixed reviews. The show was praised for its beautiful animation, but some critics felt that the hypothetical storytelling didn't live up to the potential of its premise. But that's precisely why it needs a second season. The writers need another chance to fully explore the possibilities presented by the premise. Instead of pondering the question what if Thor threw a big party, Season 2 should ask more thought-provoking questions, like what if the other half got snapped? For Ms. Marvel. Like The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Ms. Marvel is continuing on the big screen. After Brie Larson's cameo in the finale, Kamala Khan is set up for a role alongside Carol Danvers and Monica Rambeau in The Marvels. Since Kamala is making the leap to the big screen, it's not totally necessary for Ms. Marvel to get a second season. But the first season had so much visual flair and struck such a perfect balance between superhero action and high school drama that the show is still worth revisiting in the future. Season 1 left some loose ends to be tied up in a potential second season, like Kamala's burgeoning friendship with Zoe and her obliviousness to Bruno's affections. 3. Hawkeye. Jeremy Renner and Haley Steinfeld developed an unforgettable rapport as a grizzled veteran Avenger and his eager young protege in the first season of Hawkeye. It would be a shame if Marvel never pairs them up for another adventure. They made a great team and their street-level antics marked a refreshing change of pace. The show struck a terrific tonal balance between lighthearted banter and heavier emotional fare. Season 2 could be another Christmas story, or it could revolve around a different holiday, like Thanksgiving or the 4th of July. 2. Moon Knight. About 100 hours of content into the MCU, it's pretty difficult for the franchise to pack any real surprises into its projects. But Moon Knight was entirely different than the rest of Marvel's output. A mind-bending psychological thriller, Moon Knight offered a deep dive into Mark Spector's fractured psyche as his mild-mannered Stephen Grant personality became self-aware. Oscar Isaac's gonzo dual performance in the titular role was too unique and captivating for the show to only get one season. Season 1's mid-credits scene introduced Mark's third personality, cold-blooded killer Jake Lockley. The show needs a second season to explore how the Jake persona is used to protect Mark from the trauma of his most twisted assignments. One Loki-like what if? Loki is already getting a second season. Not only did the first season set up a fun sci-fi procedural premise worth revisiting with the time-policing antics of the TVA, it also culminated in a jaw-dropping cliffhanger that fans can't wait to see resolved. After his confrontation with Kang variant, he who remains the trickster god is stranded in the wrong universe, where a different Kang variant is in charge. There are many fan-favorite elements of the show that audiences are excited to revisit, like Loki's bickering buddy cop chemistry with Mobius and all the alternate versions of the God of Mischief.